Welcome back to our Hinduism 101 series. What should we have faith in? How can we evolve from escaping pain to embracing peace? What are the layers of grace that we have? Let's find out the answers from Vivekji and get details on the big picture of Hinduism.
Hari Om, and greetings from Niagara Falls. When a civilization cracks and crumbles, what is the cause for that cracking, for that crumbling? There's a decay in culture. Lots and lots and lots of civilizations have grown and shrunk and disappeared with the flow of culture. And any civilization that has grown and shrunk but not disappeared, there has been a cultural revival. A hero, a master has come and lifted that culture up. Now, the foundation of culture is religion. Religion is the cause, culture is the effect. Religion is the source, culture is the expression. So a cultural revival is really people having faith in their religion. This is one of the purposes of our course, Hinduism 101. For us to know that the foundation of culture is religion, and for us to have faith in our religion. In Ramayana, there is a period when Bhagavan Rama and Sri Lakshmana are together, and they can't do anything. They have no agenda. And so they're sitting in this beautiful jungle, and they don't waste time. Sri Lakshmana begins to ask Bhagavan Rama questions on living and life. And Bhagavan Rama points out to Sri Lakshmana that they're sitting in Panchavati. Panchavati is an area where there's 5 strong trees. And this whole scene, this whole teaching is known as Sri Rama Gita. Why Bhagavan Rama points out where they are? Because each of these trees represents faith. Faith in a different direction. Bhagavan Rama shares in one way, I'm sharing in the opposite way, the opposite order, okay? These are what these 5 trees symbolize. Faith in sadhana, that is one tree. Faith in Atma, another tree. Faith in Sadguru, another tree. Faith in Shastra, another tree. And faith in Bhagwan, that's another tree. This is how our course has been structured also. I'll elaborate, because with today's class, we're shifting our focus. Faith in sadhana is when you know the detail and live up to it, letting go of nivritti and holding on to prapti. Letting go of your motivation being escaping pain and holding on to the inspiration of the presence of peace. That is faith in sadhana. When you have such a faith, you become a shishya. The word Bhagwan Rama uses is Atma. They're the same. When you have faith in yourself, you become a shishya, a disciple. Two qualities of a disciple are vairagya and viveka. Vairagya, one who knows pleasure, possession, position is not going to lead to this peace. And viveka, that peace is within, peace is oneself. When one has such faith, the next tree was one Sadguru. Two characteristics of a Sadguru. This is from the Upanishads. Brahmanishta. In other words, they are independently joyous, or at least more independently joyous than you are. And second is Shrotriya, which means they're able to communicate their experience. With our younger son, Shuka, he's unable to use a lot of words thus far. So when he's frustrated, he makes a noise and he points, but there's so many things. With Vyasa, it's much easier because he has that language. So Shrotriya is important. When one has faith in one Sadguru, another tree was Shastra. And the Shastra has two agendas. Initially, that this is to evolve to Brahma. Dharma is prosperity. And just like I shared with all of you this morning, once you've tasted prosperity, you know there's more. So Brahma, or peace. And when you have faith in the Shastra, the fifth tree was Bhagwan. Two ways to understand Bhagwan. Bhagwan is the Adhyaksha and Dhata. Adhyaksha means the one who facilitates actions. And Dhata, the one who facilitates fruits. Karma Adhyaksha, Phala Data. And if you think of this more deeply, this is how we let go of doership and deservership when we know that the one who facilitates actions and fruits is Bhagwan. Lovely, no? How succinctly and secretly Bhagwan Rama shares with Sri Lakshmana what Sanatana Dharma is. Just casually sitting in this jungle. I'm going to make one more connection for all of you. I shared this yesterday in our Devi Chalisa discourse. A lot of you were there. There are 4 types or layers of kripa. What is the topmost grace? Share with me. The topmost grace is Ishvara Kripa. That's right. And that is triggered by Shastra Kripa, which is triggered by Acharya Kripa, which is triggered by Swakripa. See how beautifully these faiths, this grace all connects. So what we need to do is try. Try Vairagya. Try Viveka. If you don't try, you'll never know. If you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. Escaping pain. Enough. The reflection adventure of the year that I gave to our young adults and evolving adults this weekend? No devolving. We've known each other for 12 years. I've been teaching them that was our 11th retreat. No devolving. Don't find excuses. Don't find people to blame. The lower one is on this ladder. Sadhana, Atma, Sadguru, Shastra, Bhagwan. The lower one is on this ladder. We think they're different. One Sadguru is different, one's Shastra is different, one's Bhagwan is different. But the higher you go up the ladder, you come to realize they're all the same. Yes? Just like a rainbow. As a rainbow comes back to that pencil of light, those colors start to merge. Yes? When you reach the top of this ladder, higher than Bhagwan is Brahman. And I feel this is a specialty of Sanatana Dharma because most of the religions that I hear about, that I studied, the highest is God. That here I'm openly sharing above Bhagwan is Brahman or infinity. Infinity can be indicated by Sat, Chit, Ananda. Existence, awareness, joy. I shared with you that existence is. You are it. Sorry, I didn't mean existence is. Infinity is. You are infinity. You've only experienced infinity. You have to know this detail to benefit by all that you've ever interacted with exists. Yes? Even your dreams exist. They don't exist independently. They depend on existence. So infinity is existence. Then awareness. Nothing you've ever interacted with has its own light. And if it does have its own light, that's just a physical light like the sun. To a dead body, does the sun exist? No. No entity is self-effulgent other than awareness. Awareness does not need another light. Awareness is light. And joy, Ananda's joy. How happy do you want to be? For those who joined me yesterday, near the end I shared, those who are planning to be happy tomorrow are like, what kind of creature? I forgot, please share. Are like buffaloes. You've all seen a buffalo before. I don't mean the city buffalo. You've seen an actual buffalo. They're called bhans, correct? Even saying it is, is fascinating. You can never be too happy. If at all, there's not enough happiness, which shows that our nature is infinite joy. That's the only time there's a sufficiency and enough. Infinity is. Infinity is existence, awareness, joy. All of our experiences are indicating that. Pay attention. Have faith. This completes half of Hinduism 101. 5 classes, Shishya, Sadguru, Shastra, Bhagwan, Brahman. Write it down, memorize it, have faith in this, feel it.
If you enjoyed what you heard or want to learn more, share this episode with a friend or find us online at facebook.com/cmniagara. For those on the journey of self-development, Chinmaya Mission Niagara provides a community forum for seekers to listen, reflect, and contemplate. This podcast is produced by the Young Adults of Chinmaya Mission, an international nonprofit working to transform individuals through the knowledge of Vedanta. Until next time, inspire, love, be.